Hi Jarifam, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video, by the title you must have already read that I'm gonna show you step by step how to do your makeup. Because if you always feel that हमारा makeup इतना अच्छा कैसे दिख रहा है, we cannot do it, we look very bad after doing makeup. No, it's nothing like that. You just need to know the right placement of your products, when to use your products, and what to use, how much to use, all of that. It's makeup, yes, it takes a lot of practice. It's not like you just see it and do it and it's gonna happen magically. No, it takes lots of practice, but do not worry, even you can sit at your home and achieve such looks. If you just know the basics of makeup, then you can always bring your own variety and create your own looks. Here I am. I thought, let me just do a step-by-step breakdown of makeup and really help you share my tips and tricks, hacks, and from my experience, whatever I've learned regarding makeup, I've shared in this video. So it's an educational video. Please grab something and just watch my video, and I hope you learn a lot from it. And next time when you do makeup after seeing my video, please do let me know in the comments and don't forget to tag me. And yes, let's get into the video. Now after moisturizer, you can go ahead with some beauty oil or with some moisturizing primer, but I do not have any beauty oil. But Nykaa, Renee, Smashbox, Color Bar, these have some amazing beauty oils which are very good to use beneath your makeup, so you can definitely give it a shot. But for me personally, I'll just go ahead with some illuminating cream. Now before that, I just wanted to share a tip. If you are gonna step out after doing your makeup, especially in daytime, then please apply your sunscreen. But right now I'm just at home, so I'm gonna skip out on my sunscreen and directly move on to some illuminating stuff. For that, I'm gonna use my Lakme Lumi cream. Now I do this step because I want that extra illuminating effect and just that luminous effect, and skin overall looks very healthy and beautiful. I really like such kind of glowy, dewy finish on my face. Hence, I do this step, but you can definitely skip it. It's a very optional step. Okay, now here's another hack. I would say if you don't have a separate eye cream, just use your moisturizer as one, because the more you even keep your under eyes hydrated, more your concealer will sit beautifully. And please apply the cream with your ring finger, because apparently that's the most light weighted finger. This Inside Cosmetic Primer 3-in-1 primes, protects and moisturizes, long lasting, oil free. Now before I move on into applying primer, I just wanted to share that there are two kind of primers. One is moisturizing primer, will just help to give you that extra glow and moisture on your face. But if you want to fill up your pores like I do, then you need some primer that is silicone based, or a putty primer, a more thicker primer, and not a dewy primer. So that's why I use this Inside Cosmetic Primer. Silicone based primer, you're using very little, only on your required parts. Always ensure that you apply your lip balm first and then go ahead with your makeup, complete routine of makeup, so that by the end, when it's time for lipstick, your lips are very nicely hydrated and moisturized, so your lipstick will also glide on very smooth. So I am using these I'm going to use Vaseline. This would be available with everyone. It's very affordable as well, so I'm going to use Vaseline. But my other alternative would be this one lip balm from Hypen. A very lovely lip balm. It really does ensure that my lips stays smooth and hydrated. Now let's move on to concealer. Personally, I prefer to do two concealer, one which matches my shade and one which can brighten up my face. But right now you're at a beginner stage, you're just starting with makeup, so you only need one concealer. I'm gonna use this Swiss Beauty concealer, very affordable. What I like about this concealer, it's so dewy and hydrating on my under eye. Start with concealer first, so that you can drag out your concealer, and then that way later on you can use very minimal of foundation. that if you're a beginner, I would suggest please invest in a beauty blender because it's much more convenient and affordable. See how beautifully it has just covered my under eyes, and it gives that youthful, fresh appearance instantly. Now let's move on to our base. I have two options for you guys. You can either go ahead with CC cream or you can go ahead with foundation. If you're someone who likes a very light base, maybe CC cream, BB creams, tinted moisturizers are your thing. But if you just want something bit heavy consistent, then maybe you can try out foundation. Today in this particular video, I'm gonna go ahead with my foundation. Now with foundation, first of all, I'm using K Beauty foundation. It's in the shade 120Y light. What I do is I just take half a pump first, and as per my needs and occasion, I build it up. And I always suggest it use half pump. Don't even go ahead with one full pump because you've concealed already, so you don't need a lot then. So I'm just gonna take half a pump. This is my half pump. I just pick it up with my finger and I'm just gonna start blending like this with my fingers itself. That way we get a very natural finish, and the warmthness of your fingers really gets the product to penetrate into your skin very beautifully. What's remaining, I'll just pick it up on my beauty blender and blend everything really well. And I'm not going to apply anything on my forehead because I feel you don't need 1,000 pumps on your forehead. Whatever's remaining, just dab it on your forehead. That's it. I think this much of foundation really works for me. If you want extra coverage, please go ahead with more, but half a pump does the work for me. Let's quickly move on to setting our under eye. Now I have again two options for you guys. One is a compact powder and one is this translucent powder. Here we are doing a sort of beginner step-by-step makeup look. I'm gonna set my face using my compact powder. Loose powder is a bit thick and heavy in consistency. You just want to stick to your compact, lock in your concealer easily. Use your damp beauty blender, swirl it in your compact just like this. Dab off a little bit on your back of your hand. Forehead, nose. Also gonna set my eyelid so that if there's any shine, my compact will just cancel it. Let's move on to bronzer. So I'm just going to show you how to contour and bronze with your bronzer. You can definitely now go ahead and purchase cream bronzers, cream sticks as well, contour sticks as well. But I thought powder is something that maybe a lot of you will have, and it's just much easier to use. We're gonna place our contour right here, our earlobe, just where our cheekbone is located, just a little bit above. Natural shadow always falls here. Always dab your bronzer in your hairline as well. Don't leave it here, otherwise it will look very artificial. So just dab it on your hairline, forehead like this, and do it like this. Makeup is no rocket science. It just takes a lot of practice, and you need to understand your products and your face very well. Brush it really well in your hairline so that it genuinely looks very natural and good. Now here's a trick. If your nose tip is big and you want to make it appear a little bit small, just apply bronzer on your tip as well. It will give an effect of a shadow, and it will give an illusion that your tip is actually not that big. Okay, now this is a very important step in your makeup. Don't ever skip out on your blush. No matter what people say or what anyone believes, blush is one of the most important thing on your face because it brings back a lot of color on your face, and it just adds a lot of youthfulness on your face. There are also cream blushes available, stick blush available, tons of variety of blushes. But since we are doing it for beginner, I feel a powder blush would be the best for you. And a beauty blush, cream blush, fabulous. There are 3-4 different ways to apply your blush. Let's just start placing our blush here and here so that it gives that snatched effect. Anything that's remaining, now you can stretch it on your cheek, smile, and these are your apple of your cheeks. That's why your blush goes. Now let's move on to our eye. So I'm just going to take my bronzer, take any fluffy brush like this as my eyeshadow and place it all over my eyes. But the tip is start from the outside and then go inside. See what a beautiful shadow it created on my eye. And now just so that our eyes also has a little bit of color on it, I'm going to use the same blush. Take a little bit of more denser brush and starting from the outside and taking it inside. You can definitely go ahead and add some shimmer to it. I'm just going to skip out. But I'm just going to show you something that suits my eyes because I have hooded eyes. This is a felt tip eyeliner and the other alternative is Maybelline. Maybelline also has some amazing felt tip liners. It should be very thin. The tip should be very thin. What I personally like to do is I just like to place a wing outside, like near the tip of my eye, and that's it because that's honestly something that works for me. How beautifully it's placed. Now the trick is that your lower lash line, यहाँ पे वो जहाँ पे start होता है, आप आपका wing try करो to place it there. Be in the same angle as per your brow. So if your tip of your brow is here, your eyeliner wing should also be placed here. A few tips I can give you, and practice it, and once you practice it consistently, you will understand. Lashes which they provide are very big and you don't really need such big length of lashes, so just cut it off from the end. Keep the beginning as it is, cut it off from the end, put it, try and measure it upon your eye, and then you'll get the perfect length of eyelash as per your eye. So this is the beginning because it's small and this is the end because it's big. Up for your eyebrows, I suggest go for some brow tints. It's the most best and easiest thing to do for your brows, and in no time you will get that tint on your brows. And oops, I applied a lot. Don't put a lot of pressure, just the way I did in the moment. Don't need a lot. Take any spoolie side, a clean spoolie side, and just brush it off like this. We are done with our brows. Now let's move on to my absolute favorite part, and that is highlighter. This is Canada highlighter. Again, I've spoken about this in my previous video. Please check it out. You can either use a cream highlighter. If nothing, you can actually just dab your Lumi cream as well. Again, it will do the job. Today I'm going to use Faces Canada because it's a very affordable and a very nice subtle highlighter. So in the beginning, if you don't want very extra bomb effect, you can go ahead with these highlighters. Personally, I like my cheeks to be very glowy. A brush like this. Can you see there's already a shine on your face, and that's the natural spot of your face where light hits. So all you need to do is just follow that line, strokes, and just start applying it. Taking it beneath my brow, taking it here as well, completely over here. Right, bridge of your nose, a little bit on your cupid's bow and on your chin. What we're going to take the same highlighter, apply it on our inner corners of our eyes so that it will really appear that our eyes are very fresh and white over here. And now lastly guys, moving on to everyone's absolute favorite part, that is lipstick. Now here comes the biggest hack of your life. Makeup days when you do not feel like doing anything, just apply a good lipstick in a good way and your face will look fresh. And just use the same lipstick and dab it on your cheeks, and that's it. You are so good to go. Try that hack for yourself and let me know in the comments later on. Let's start first by lining our lips. Now again, another important rule while doing lipstick is please do not forget to line your lips, because it's lipstick without lip liner is just like jalebi without fafda. Like how both of them are just incomplete without each other. It's like that. I don't know if it made sense, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So it's very important to line your lips. Invest in any of such nude colors, because that's what really works. Just follow my natural lip line. It's no rocket science. It's just following your natural lip lines and giving that effect of having fuller lips naturally. For me, I am someone who likes nude lipsticks a lot on daily basis. I like my brown nude, pink nude. If I have to pick up something, it has to be my nude lipstick. Wow, I think this just matched perfectly with my makeup today. Finish it off with flicker lipstick. I love mixing up my lipstick, so I always do it and I'm not at all guilty about it. But you can stop over here, but I am just a bit crazy and I'm just gonna keep on mixing my lipstick. I just like the after effect which it gives, once I've mixed all of my lipstick. So now this is another hack. If you're someone who don't like such matte finish, you can either go ahead with lip gloss. But if you don't really have a lip gloss, so what you can do is just take any of your lip balm like that. Did you see it gave me that instant shine? Along with that shine, it will ensure that my lips are also very hydrated. So I love doing this trick. The last final hack I have is when you're wearing such tops where your collarbones or where your chest area is a little bit visible, any of your illuminator, you can absolutely use your Lakme Lumi cream. But I'm going to use this color bar illuminator. Take a little bit on the back of your hand itself, apply it. See guys, you'll see what an instant shine it has given. Can you see that? Trust me, this looks absolutely stunning when you're wearing sleeveless, when you're going out for a party. This just literally brings the entire look together. I like to shine like a disco ball. I take my highlighter. I'm gonna take some fanned out brush like this, but you can absolutely use your highlighter brush itself, not an issue. Just gonna picking up, but yeah, can you see that? Yeah, see, it instantly just brightened up my collarbones and just gave that extra shine. In real life it looks damn pretty, and I hope you liked my video. It was more of an educational video for you guys, and I hope you can take back a lot of tips and tricks, and you can also do makeup from now on, so do not worry. And if you did like my video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on my channel, and I will definitely keep on seeing you. So bye, take care.